if an AI agent is, let's say, there are multiple AI agents, a lot of people still don't understand that why cannot identity, for example, or trust or whatever, why cannot it be done by a simple database or a cloud system or an AWS server? Why do you need a why would you need a blockchain?
So I think this, let me give you the more, uh, let's say, broader understanding of this, because I did a lot of work in the decentralized identity space in the beginning of my Web3 days. And what I understood at that time was that it's not that you are offering your identity and you need a blockchain for that.
Right.
You have your passport, you have your whatever, and that there is an angle that you don't want to show all of that information. You want to say you are more than 18 years, then you should just have a claim on your identity anchored. That is all fine. That is on the user side. But now think of the organization. Like, let's say you are a bank, or let's say you are a government, or like something, and you essentially want them to trust that this is your identity. This is why they store it.
Right.
Okay. Like if Facebook is asking for your identity, or if a bank is asking for your identity, they want to store it on their side because they keep going back. And but if they get a layer or an external thing that that they can trust, then they will not have to store your identity. So this is why blockchain is not for our storage or something, for making sure whoever needs to trust it gets to trust it without storing it. Now, the
Got
same
it.
thing comes to the agent side as well. Like the other agent, either it will, make sure that who you are, which agent you are, like, because there could be multiple, in the cases of agents, it's very easy to copy some identity. Like, if you are putting it in a database and you're not securing it with a private key or with a fingerprint or something like that, what are the chances that it get hacked and copied, essentially? So you want to
Got
anchor it on something that cannot be hacked. That like if you're talking to an agent that I have for doing something and you haven't doing something, these two agents are talking to each other. They should verify each other's identity without storing it, of course, because storing identity again makes it more malicious. So that is where I see that to verify you need some external third party that is not centralized, that cannot be hacked.
it. Right. So when for layman, for someone who's not so much for doesn't know much, basically tomorrow when there are thousands of agents talking to each other, um, we would need a way that all the agents, like we would need an Aadhaar of the world, right? Of agents. And that Aadhaar cannot be a central, like it cannot be, that Aadhaar cannot be run by a Meta or a Google. That Aadhaar needs to be something which is run by everyone together. And that is
Exactly.
where identities comes in. That is why it cannot be done by database.
Exactly. It's the other thing is also like, there are when we are talking about Aadhaar, we are talking about people living in India. And we can, kind of trust each other's Aadhaar because we are affiliated towards the same institution, like Government of India.
Exactly. And there's a central
Uh,
authority which is verifying, right? Like
Verifying,
the
exactly.
UID
And we
make sure
trust
that
that
okay, this
authority.
is yeah,
Yeah. But the government of Germany will not trust the Aadhaar.
correct.
So there has to be something more. That is why we have passports then, right? So that has an international thing, acceptability. So similarly, when agents are there, they are across boundaries, across countries. They don't know what a country is, so they need something more global, and most importantly, something more secure.
Correct.
And that is where blockchain comes in.
Amazing. Solid use case, and it if we talk about it like this, it seems like they were built for each other. But let's see how it unfolds for sure.
Yeah.